In this video, I'm going to show you how to remove and reinstall your turntable platter. Now there's a few reasons why you might want to remove your platter and put it back on. One is you just want to do a little bit of a deep cleaning. You want to remove the platter, get the dust out from underneath, and get it cleaned up a little bit. Another reason is maybe your turntable's not playing right and maybe your belt is worn, you want to do an inspection. So that's a couple of reasons. There's probably more. Maybe you're upgrading your platter or so on. So in any case, there's going to be times that you're going to want to remove your platter and then put it back on. So this video will show you how to do that. Now this is a Fluence RT81, and most of the Fluence turntables are going to be similar, and as well as a lot of other turntables. Now this is not a direct drive. This is a belt driven. As you can see here, there's a belt. The motor is down inside of here and it's spinning that belt, which is allowing the turntable to spin. Now I already took the slip mat off, but the slip mat was sitting on here. You can see it over here. This is my acrylic slip mat. But I already have the slip mat taken off. And the very first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to just reach down in here, grab that belt, and get it removed from that little brass wheel there. Now once you do that, you'll be able to go ahead and lift your platter off, and you can see. Now you can see the amount of dust that has collected underneath my platter. So this is a good idea to do every now and again. And then what it also allows you to do is it allows you to take your belt and inspect your belt for any wear or anything that is causing your turntable not to play properly. So while you're doing this, I would suggest you look over your belt. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clean all this off with a microfiber towel. Wipe this all down nice. Now, you should not have to apply any grease or any oil or anything to these parts. Now, if it's a vintage turntable, it might be another story. There might be some things you want to do, and I would suggest you just look that up on the internet and try to figure out what your specific turntable would need. But if it's a fairly modern turntable, it is not going to require any additional grease or oil or anything like that. So don't do anything like that. Now that we have it clean and we inspected our belt, the next step is going to be to put the belt back on. Now this is where it gets a little bit tricky. So the first step of the process will be to lay the belt down on this part of your platter. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to look at this, make sure the belt's not twisted anywhere. You're going to want to make sure it's nice and flat on this surface here. And actually, before we go there, let's go ahead and just wipe that surface down too. That's something we should do while we have this apart. So go ahead and wipe that surface off. Make sure there's nothing on there. So again, let's just lay our belt on the underside of the platter, making sure it's not twisted like this one actually is right now. So let's just get all the twists out of there and make sure it looks good like that. Now the next step of the process is a little bit tricky, okay? So what you're going to want to do is flip. You're going to want to get a little bit of tension on your belt here through one of the holes. You're going to want to flip this over, making sure that it stays engaged on this part of the platter. Then you're going to want to drop this down over the spindle, over the middle of the platter, and you're going to want to take this belt and get it over that little brass wheel that's right there. So you're going to want to make sure you get that belt over that little brass wheel that's down in that opening. And then you can let go of it, spin it around a few times, let it kind of self-center back on there. And then make sure that the belt is down on that wheel, not kind of up riding up on this top edge of this wheel. I was at a friend's house recently, and he had just picked up a turntable and he was putting it together. He was a new turntable owner, and he was telling me that the record's playing back kind of fast. And I said, well, let's take a look at it. Well, it turns out that belt was up on this part of this wheel, causing it to spin, slightly faster than it should, and therefore it sounded pretty terrible. So all we did was get that belt engaged down in the spot where it's supposed to be there, and everything was fine from there. So in any case, this is how you can remove your platter and put your platter back on after you're done cleaning and inspecting. Hope this video helped you out. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.